Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel Firefly Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for you. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen upon this video is when you were meant to hear these messages from Spirit. So this is a general reading. It might not resonate exactly with your situation, but take the messages that do resonate. So yeah, this is general. This could be about love, it could be about career, friendships, you know, growth, anything like that. So it's going to be just a general spread here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first take a look at your present energies. We can look at the past energies, the advice, and I'll have some written messages for you as well. Okay? All right, so Spirit, please provide us with messages and guidance for Pisces. What are the messages, Spirit, the advice messages for Pisces at this time? Messages for Pisces, please. A lot of dust, okay. All right, so Spirit, what are the present energies for Pisces? What are they? What's going on with them right now for my Pisceans? Spirit, messages for the present energies for Pisces, please. Present energies for Pisces. Okay. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So you've been really juggling a lot of stuff. Very busy, super stressed. It might be from work, responsibilities, home life, that kind of a thing. Present energies for Pisces, please. Present energies for Pisces. For Pisces. Present, too many. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. Hold on, let's get more. Present energies for Pisces. Present energies for Pisces, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Three of Cups. A lot of you have really been involved with like this is something having to do with love and emotions. I need to get more cards. So Spirit, what are the present energies for Pisces? Present energies for Pisces. Present energies for Pisces, please. Okay. All right, so we have the Six of Swords, we have the Emperor, and then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Interesting. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have here. So we have three cups in a row. Okay, so this is an interesting mix of energies that we have. So there's definitely an energy of moving on from something that was painful or disappointing. For some of you, you're in an energy where you're escaping something rather than facing it. So escaping it or moving on from it, at least superficially. As I said before, you're in an energy right now of being very busy and juggling a lot of responsibilities. For some of you, you might have immersed yourself in like a lot of social time, right? A lot of options in terms of friends, possibly love connections as well. In this present energy, you are feeling pretty triumphant, pretty focused, and pretty balanced, right? Now, I don't know if you note my hesitation, but I have a feeling that this is subject to change because this is only the current energies, right? So we're going to be looking at it, the picture as a whole. But for right now, this is what's coming on. Now, the reason I hesitate and I have that sort of tone is simply because I'm getting here that there's been a really strong fluctuation of the ups and downs in the emotions. Okay, so you have a lot of the Cups energy, So I do feel that there has been a little bit of turbulent emotion. So a lot of ups and downs, a lot of feeling really good one day and really not okay the next day. I feel that you're tired from that. I feel that you're just over that and you just want to move on from that that struggle. But you've been having a very difficult time doing that, a very difficult time moving on from something that has caused you that sort of struggle, right? So you're trying to be focused right now. You're trying your hardest to stay in your element, to stay in your power. And again, on the surface, it's appearing that you're triumphant, but I am sensing that there's more to that. I'm sensing that beneath the exterior, there's something more. So I'll take a look at that. Some of you are feeling, for lack of a better way to describe this, some of you are feeling very romantic right now. Okay, so maybe you're in that mindset where you're sort of making advances or, you know, kind of making that offering to people. It might be more than one person in your life right now, just exploring your options and kind of dating around, something like that. And then again, like juggling, right? That makes sense. So I feel that that might be one of the things that you're juggling right now. So in the current energy, you, at least for like, as you're watching this, the current energy could be limited to literally today. So today you felt good, but yesterday or tomorrow, it won't be that way, okay? Okay. I'm going to look at some past energies now. Okay. So Spirit, what are the past energies for Pisces in their situation? This one flipped over. Spirit, what are the past energies for Pisces, please? Past energies for Pisces. What are the past energies for Pisces, please? Past energies for Pisces. All right. So you have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 4 of Pentacles, and you have the Temperance card. Let me look at some more. Past energies, please, for Pisces. Past energies for Pisces. Past energies for Pisces. Past energies. Whoa. Holy shiza. Excuse me. All right, this made it very clear. You've been repressing something, Pisces. That didn't want to come out, and it totally barfed in my face. Okay? I had a feeling, you guys, oh man, my Pisceans, look at this. You've been really stomping this down. There was a very painful ending for you. And look at this. Okay? The 2 of Cups. Remember the cups? Okay? This is a soulmate connection. You've been burying this soulmate connection, and it caused you so much pain. You tried to focus on money. You tried to focus on, you know, really controlling your finances and controlling for situations. But that's what this energy of juggling is all about. And all of this distraction and all of this, like, trying to hyper focus on something. You were shoving down this energy. There is a chance that this here, well, the Queen and the Page, there's such a similarity between these 2 cards. This is very interesting to me. That I don't usually sense that, but look at how similar these cards look. This could be representing you and your soulmate. It did pop out together. Okay, so based on what it's showing here, the Page of Wands is a younger energy than the Queen of Swords, okay? So we're looking at a soulmate connection here where one energy is more mature than the other one, you know, spiritually speaking. One of them could be older. So the Queen of Swords is someone who is extremely honest, truthful, even to the point where this is going to feel uncomfortable for the other person. The Page of Wands is more fiery and more sort of like impulsive and just more like spontaneous and impulsive and not taking things too seriously. So there's a little bit of instability there. Whereas the Queen of Swords, that's like the opposite. The Queen of Swords is very logical and cutting and just straight to the point. and has that sense of direction, and can see even like into the future how things are going to balance out. Now, we also have over here the Temperance card, okay? I feel that there was something watching over you, for sure, in this whole thing. There was and is something watching over you that has been helping you this whole time to get some balance into your life. I feel that for a lot of you, you have, well, yes, you have been very unaware of this. I feel like a lot of you have been ignoring the signs, willfully ignoring the signs. The way that these cards popped up here, it was unmistakable. You didn't want it to come out. You didn't want to acknowledge it. It was buried beneath the surface purposefully, I feel. Something that you just haven't wanted to think about. Such a painful ending with that soulmate connection. And I do feel that. It's very heavy energy. Okay? But something has been on your side. That little angel on the shoulder kind of a feeling. Something has been watching over you. The guardian. Oh boy. Okay. So the present energies here, yeah, there is that kind of like mismatch of energies. So let me look a little bit into, since there was like it was like a back and forth with the present energies, let me take a look at some of your, I'm going to get some clarifiers here with a different deck, okay? Give me a second. So Spirit, what else? What other messages do we have for Pisces? What else for Pisces, please? What else for Pisces? It's nearly slid off the table. Okay, so we have the Strength card, another major arcana card. What else do we have for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Okay, so we have here, okay, we have another Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the King of Cups. Okay, so you have a Knight, very interesting, holy crap. Okay, first of all, you have a repeat card here. You have been so trying to distract yourself, like you have been buried in work, in matters that are not related to the spirit or emotion. So that might be like for some, you know, sort of like more trivial things. So you've been really burying yourself and sort of like motivated distraction, where you've wanted to kind of push some other things away. So you have, like I said, you do have the Strength card. Put this back where it belongs. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the King of Cups. Now, what I am seeing from this is you have two knights. You have a knight. You have a Knight of Cups and you have a Knight of Swords. But you have two. You have two higher level swords. I'm sorry. You have one Queen of Swords and you have a King of Cups. So, what this is showing me. So, the swords and then the cups. Okay. So we have a knight of that suit transforming into the next level up. I feel that this is you and your person. I feel that the both of you are and will transform into the next stage, so evolve into the next stage of that king and of that queen. So while this one is the cups and this one is the swords, it's still two different parties leveling up. Okay, so on your part, there's going to be a lot of maturity, and on their part, there's going to be a lot of maturity, and it's going to balance out. Okay. Let me pull out a different deck for you, because I'm really feeling called to pull out more here. Let me see if I can just use these here. Actually, let me pull out the Golden Tarot for you, or one of the other. Let's see. All right, so messages for Pisces. What else for Pisces, please? For Pisces. What else for Pisces? Okay. That should be good. Hold on. All right, so we have the Ace of Coins, the Four of Coins, and the Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. The Four of Coins came up again. The Four of Pentacles, okay? You're really forcing something. You're holding on so tight to some idea that you've had. I have a feeling it's like this whole thing about distractions, okay? You've been holding on like hell to it. See? And you don't want to let go of that. I feel like there's a lot of fear here. It's not showing me explicitly, but I am sensing a great deal of fear underlying the surface. Oh, there we go. Look at that. The Nine of Swords. I feel like this is finally showing us your true feelings right now. Okay? This stuff over here that was more superficial, I feel like this is how you're really feeling. There's a lot of anxiety, stress, or distress. A lot of sleepless nights, staying up in bed and just can't stop thinking about whatever it was. And I'm going to guess it has to do with that, all right? The situation that you were pushing down. So I feel like, you guys, this is the true self. It's the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords from two different decks, okay? All right, so being unable to sleep and really focus, you know, long term, more than just like that burst, okay? Because of that painful ending. Okay. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. So sort of like a new opportunity for something stable. I feel like that means that it's connecting to over there with the king / the queen thing, like being able to transform from that knight. So I feel like there's an opportunity here for something more stable. You do have temperance, and you also have strength. So the strength is, that's you. Your own inner calmness. I feel like that's who you really are. I feel like this is your struggle, but that's not who you really are. I feel like this is who you really are. I feel like you have this inner strength, this inner calm and poise, and that vitality, that brightness about you, okay? I feel like in your element, you are a person who's very courageous. But you've been really struggling. You've been really, really struggling with this situation. Man, that sucks. Okay. Let's look at some written messages for you, okay, Pisces? Let's shuffle. Hold on. It's good that you're so protected, you know. You really are looked out for. That's really good. I just wanted to tell you that. All right. So, Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces at this time? Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces? Messages for too many cards. Hold on. Okay. So, Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces, please? For Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces, please? For Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces? Okay, I'm gonna split it for you with my left hand here. Okay, so we have, oh, interesting. Okay, so we have own, and we have temptation, and finally we have rebuild. Wow, jeez. Okay, this first card, own. I feel that this is Spirit saying own mistakes. Okay, so part of leveling up and, you know, transforming to that king or that queen is to do that, is to confront your demons, because you've been pushing this down, you've been bearing this, and all it's done is push you further and further away from your real self and from that happiness. Okay, so own your mistakes, own your truths, because pushing it away with all of these distractions and all of that busyness, and that came up twice, remember, it's really leading you away from your true self and your true path. Okay, so Spirit is saying own it. All right, take ownership. And then the second card that came up was temptation. Okay, so temptation, you know, over here we did have some energies of like just sort of dating around and playing around in that way. So if it's literally temptation in that sense, then it's, you know, Spirit is saying to watch out for that, because it kind of leads to this inauthenticity, again, to like escapism. So I feel like it's directly confirming that. It might also be temptation for escapism itself. So it might not have to do with the person, but it's temptation in regards to not thinking about and facing the real problem. So yeah, not facing. Okay. Remember I said before that you're being guided and you're being protected. Your spirit guides or whoever, okay, they've been guiding your connection, by the way. Look at the similarities in the wings. This is a divine union. So it would be a whole separate reading in itself to understand what happened here, because that's not what we did today. But you've been protected. Spirit has been protecting this union. This is very powerful. That card doesn't come up that often, okay? But yeah, it did, but not in the way that I would have expected. It was so buried. So, wow. And now we have rebuild, okay? You're going to rebuild from all of this. All of this stuff with the painful ending. This is the time. Whenever you're ready to come down from this high, so to speak, of all this distraction and all of this messiness, okay? And you're ready to, whenever you feel that you are like hitting that rock bottom feeling, and with that ending, this is the time to rebuild. So it's sort of like break the cycle, break the pattern, and break the chains, which it reminds me of break the chains from the devil. So temptation and the devil card, they have two people with chains on them. So it's time to rebuild. It's time to rebuild, but this time to your true self, okay? And you don't have to have any of these false, you know, pretenses or this inauthentic self anymore. And remember, I told you that you're coming into your element. This is the real you. Such strength and confidence and goodness. So much light, okay? And Spirit is helping you do that if you accept the help. If you stop holding on tight. Remember that this was double. This was repeated. When you stop holding on to that idea of like that control that you had for that mindset, when you let go of that, then it will be the time for rebuilding. Okay, what a powerful reading, Pisceans. Geez, so I mean, I wish you luck on this journey, because I know that it is not easy, but I sincerely hope that this gave you some clarity. I'm going to be doing more of these readings, and I'd love to do a more specific one, but I'm doing all of the signs, and I'll see where it takes me. But yeah, Pisces, this is what I have for you. Please let me know in the comments if any of this, you know, hopefully this resonated with you. If you know any Pisceans, you know, feel free to share this with them as well. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And check back with me for more of these readings, and I do pick a card readings as well. So yeah, that's everything I have for you. I hope that helped and it resonated with you, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye.